Everybody. All right, we are doing some Hogan gameplay. I know that I keep doing Hogan gameplay. He continues to be on the top of many of lists as far as his hit ability and all that. So the old school way still works, where we just buff this and then throw out some gems, and we hit for about 90 to 100 million, depending on where they fall. All right, easy peasy, right? Well, the Blackman sticks came out, and that plate is phenomenal. Now, Hogan, in the past, I had mainly played him against Acros because his ability to throw reds out and cover the board and get a lot of multis out with the Acros is actually huge. It's great for boss. It's great for, anything. It's actually really big damage. But we are going to look at the plate itself and how we could use it on Hogan. Okay. So with gear, this loads up the exact same way, where you mainly need, Kofi for yellow and P. Everything else is going to be loaded up. All right, so let's go ahead and hit our buff. Notice that we only have 4 reds. That's important because that means we are not proccing the plate this time. We're going to go ahead and throw those times 13s out. These are still pretty hefty, right, at 20 million apiece. So all we need to do is connect with them, and they will cascade. We got a few of them. So well over 100 million on that one. And this is the only downfall that you will find with him when you're not going against an acro. He can be board dependent. So one more time with this. And man, another bad board. We're going to do one more. I only get bad boards whenever I'm trying to record. Outside of that, not any issues. But this goes to show that it can happen, right? You can end up with one red gem on the board. And that's why the acro thing, what you're going to see is the actual multiply move against acros. You're able to throw out, I think it's 9? 8 or 9. First deal damage and choose 11 to make into red. So you could throw plenty of them out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6. Yay. Alright, so this time our blacks are now buffed an additional 300%. So we're at, what's that, 400,000 there. We're going to go ahead and hit this. And now they are at 1.8 million. And of course, we're still at our 20 million on the multiplies. We're going to go ahead and break this. Now, if we don't break all 6, we are not going to proc the second half of the plate. So there you see, it did not proc. You don't always need both parts of the plate. Having that ability to just do stupid damage is more than enough. Not needing to throw out another wall of blacks is okay with me. Alright, now let's see it with the blacks. I'm going to show this setup one time, and hopefully we have some red gem, red gem cooperation on the board. This one is way too board dependent for my liking. Of course, against acros, that changes, but you're going to go double red MP.
Did you like the bacon? Yes, you did.
And then we're going to get rid of Seth. And we're going to go for generate.
You're such a good boy. Oh, okay. Kobe. He loves you. I love you, Kobe.
We are dog sitting my old lab. He came to visit. Okay, so once again, not enough reds.
He knows how to trust Walt.
It is just gonna do that to me no matter what.
Well, he only does
And see,
it
with this one, you really need as many reds as possible to get this finisher to, because the finisher throws out blacks. Still doing 100 million, plus. It's just one of those that we want the double proc whenever it comes to this one. We're going to try one more time. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, so we got enough. Buffed. So 9 million per. Blacks are doing our 1.8. So blacks are going to do more than our reds on this one. And there we go. All right, so still not the double proc of the plate. So let's go ahead and look at what that looks like. Okay. Now for this, we are going to show this setup, and we are going to bring back Sherry, and we need black MP, because this is the no pin bar move is a 8 MP move, so you do need black MP there. Hang on, we don't want an advantage. What's our advantage? That doesn't matter. Okay, 10% doesn't matter. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just enough. Buff. Toss. We are not going to throw out more reds this time, because we have just enough, right? We're going to break them. There we go. And then all we got to do is take a swipe and then cascade. And that is going to get us way over the 100 million hump. Now we're going to look at a big hit. And that'll be the last to wrap up this video on Hogan with gear with the sticks. And you don't need gear. You could run double black and P. You don't need Sherry in that spot. You could also run Woods with Priest and then Santa Hogan on the back end. So teach your own whenever it comes to that. All right, this is going to show. We're going to make sure that there are 13, because we have Howdy on here. 13 reds. We're going against a acro, so we're able to do that. All right, so we are going to go ahead and hit our buff. We have 3 on the board, so that means we need to lay out 10. And we're going to go get rid of these loot boxes first. Then we're going to throw a red here, a red here, a red here. That's, we had 3 to begin with. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 3 million is our base. So we're going to get, that's 16 million. Our blacks are already doing our 1.8 or whatnot. Now we're going to break 6 of them. This is going to proc the second half of the plate. And we reloaded again. Okay, so this can happen. So we're at 16 million. Let's just, we've got a few seconds. We'll go ahead and just do some stupid things, right? 29 million. Blacks are doing, what is that? 3.4 million. I'm going to go ahead and throw out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. More Maltese out. Okay. 29 million. What's that? 4.3 million. You know, but they don't have a multiply. Now here, all we got to do is swipe, because we broke the 6 originally. Doing something like this, and then you got your additional cascade of that, you're probably in the $500 million range, if not closer to the billion range, if you're able to recycle it. That's not going to happen every time. Usually you're able to recycle the buff itself and hit right around that 400 million range. Really big against acros. Last time, we're just going to do a quick run through. Good board, great board. No acro buff. Because we're using the non-pin bar, we are going to go ahead and activate both parts of the plate. And this is how you would actually feud with it. And then you just swipe and triggers your Rainfall of Black. We left a couple on the board, don't care, that's over 200 million. There we go. There's Hogan with the gear and the sticks.